All right, so my screen recorder just crashed after I finished the video, so I'm going to redo it, but I have already written everything. So I'm going to go back and talk about expository writing. So this is on page 63 in your hard Shurley books. So when we're writing expository writing, we're explaining, informing somebody of something, okay? Expository writing is some type of information. You're not trying to persuade, you're just giving information. We're going to do a paragraph in what we call a 3-point format, where it presents 3 points or main ideas, and then you develop the main ideas with supporting sentences. Now, this is a different type of paragraph. It's going to be 9 sentences long. So before you begin writing a 3-point paragraph, you must do 2 things. You pick a topic and then list 3 points about the topic. So they pick sports, and they pick soccer, volleyball, and swimming to write about. I'm picking geckos. I'm putting that they're easy to care for, cute, and entertaining. Okay, so I'm writing a different kind of paragraph than they are to show you that there are different ways to write 3-point expository paragraphs. All right, so first you have your introduction. Your introduction, you should have a topic and number sentence. The topic and number sentence is the first sentence, and it tells what the paragraph's about, and it kind of gives a main idea. Okay, and you're going to say that you have 3 examples. The topic should never say, I'm going to tell you about my favorite sports. Writers do not write about the writing. They just write. And then you can use specific number words like 2, 3, 4. Those are very helpful in this type of writing. So here's their example. Of all the sports I like, I have 3 that I enjoy the most. I enjoy having a pet gecko for 3 reasons. All right, and now we have our 3-point sentence. This is when you list the 3 points in the order you're going to write about them. So what they wrote, without a doubt, my favorite sports are soccer, volleyball, and swimming. I put, geckos are my favorite pet because they're easy to care for, cute, and they are entertaining to watch. So those are my 3 reasons. And then we have our body. So after the topic sentence and our 3-point sentence, then we need to support our 3 points. So after we've written those 2 sentences, then we will have our first, just write a sentence about our first point and then support our first point. Sentence about our second point, support it. Sentence about our third point, support it. And then we'll talk about what comes next after that. So I'll show you. So what they wrote, I am most enthusiastic about soccer because if you look back, they talk about soccer first. And then they support that. I especially enjoy why they're enthusiastic about it. Running and kicking the soccer ball all the way to the goal. Second point, I also rate volleyball at the top of my favorite sports list. Supporting sentence, my friends and I love to play volleyball at the park every Saturday afternoon. I think swimming is the most relaxing sport of all. I like swimming alone, swimming with friends, or competing in swim meets. So when you keep your writing focused on a topic, your paragraph will have what is called unity, and it will be unified, and it will go together and make lots of sense. All right, so here is what I have. Geckos only require food and water daily. And I'm actually going to add something, and this is my rough draft, right? So it doesn't maybe look the best. Making them easy to care for. Okay, so I added so geckos only require food and water daily, making them easy to care for. All right, and then I put to care for a gecko, there's not much needed. So those kind of go along with they're easy to care for. Spots my gecko is a beautiful bright orange color. And then I'm going to just add a little bit, making her adorable. And it is okay that I have this in my rough draft. When Spot sheds, her skin glows even brighter. So another detail about why she's cute. And then my third reason was that she's entertaining. Spots will try to climb out of her cage. And then I'm going to add, I enjoy watching. Then I said it is enjoyable to watch her attack and eat her crickets. Okay, so that's another reason that I enjoy watching her. I find her entertaining. So then lastly, you have a conclusion sentence. To conclude your paragraph, you're going to read the topic sentence and kind of rewrite it in a little bit different words. This writer says, as long as there are sports to enjoy, I'll always look forward to my favorites. And I put, as long as I have spots, I will continue to enjoy geckos. Okay, and then the title is the last part. To write a title, you're going to look at your 3 points to figure out, instead of just saying geckos, figuring out what I was writing about. So they wrote for their sports topic, my favorite sports, I wrote why I love geckos. And that's an opinion, but I'm not trying to persuade anyone to get a gecko. I'm just stating some facts about why I enjoy geckos. So I will read their paragraph and then I will read mine. Of all the sports I like, I have 3 that I enjoy the most. Without a doubt, my favorite sports are soccer, volleyball, and swimming. I'm most enthusiastic about soccer. I especially enjoy running and kicking the soccer ball all the way to the goal. I also rate volleyball at the top of my favorite sports list. My friends and I love to play volleyball at the park every Saturday afternoon. I think swimming is the most relaxing sport of all. I like swimming alone, swimming with my friends, or competing in swimming. So as long as there's sports to enjoy, I always look forward to my favorites. And here's my gecko paragraph. I enjoy having a pet gecko for 3 reasons. Geckos are my favorite pet because they are easy to care for, cute, and entertaining to watch. And actually, as I go through, I'm editing because I don't need they are twice. Geckos only require food and water daily, making them easy to care for. To care for a gecko, there's not much needed. Spots, and then I put 2 parentheses, my gecko. We talked about how when you have an unnecessary phrase, you can use parentheses. Is a beautiful bright orange color, making her adorable. When Spot sheds, her skin glows even brighter. Spots will Spots will try to climb out of her cage. I enjoy watching. It's enjoyable to watch her attack and eat her crickets. As long as I have Spots, I will continue to enjoy geckos. And there's my paragraph. So this will be 9 sentences. If you're like, ooh, I have more to write, you need to add another paragraph and do the 3 points again. It should not be more than 9 sentences. It should not be less than 9 sentences. It has to be exactly 9 sentences. So the topic for this guy is sports. The 3 points, soccer, volleyball, swimming. And this is the order of how we wrote our paragraph and they wrote their paragraph. Topic and number sentence, 3-point sentence, first point sentence supporting the first point, second point sentence supporting the second point, third point sentence supporting the third point, and then a concluding general sentence. When they come up with a title at the end, that is fine to do the title at the end. A lot of good authors wait until their book is written to write the title. So these are 2 examples of ways that you can now write your expository paragraph. I'm going to put lined paper in your packets for your for you to write your expository paragraph. Make sure if you have a rough draft like that, include it in your packet. So actually, I'll give you 2 lined pieces of paper, one for a rough draft and one for your final draft. Something like this should not get turned in. So I will rewrite this as well. But you guys have to do the same rough draft and a final draft of your expository paragraphs. Thank you for listening. Bye.